Alrighty, guys, welcome back. It's your host, Tiny Jester. We are going to be looking at Hexplore it again. The Valley of the Dead King. Good friend of mine, Rough Swordsman Wargamer. Make sure you go check out his channel. Go subscribe. He keeps bringing this game up every couple months and talking about it and wanting to play it. And I know I played this about a year ago on the channel, and I wasn't too overly impressed with it. For whatever reason, it was okay. It just seemed like the rule booklet didn't give me enough information, blah, blah, blah. So I spent the day today, actually, as I was painting my little miniature here. Not a very good job, but I just threw a couple little bit of color on the dude. That's it. And my little ranger dude. So as I was painting the characters, I'm like, well, maybe I'll watch a video and see if I can learn how to play this game again. Because Rough Swordsman, Wargamer, he really, really likes this game. He really talks highly about it. He thinks it's going to be a really good one. Maybe I'm missing something, so I thought, maybe if I put it on the channel and I can do a half as good a job as Rough Swordsman does, maybe I can inspire him into maybe putting it on his channel as well. So maybe this will be the inspiration he needs if he watches me playing the game. That I know he really, really loves this game. And again, I think it's there's a lot to like about this game. First of all, the components and the quality of this game is excellent, like some of the best I've seen out there, actually. You get a ton. You get 24. You get 24 different characters in the base game. You get 24 different races in the base game. So multiply 24 by 24. That's a lot of different things. And then I know if you add in some of the expansions, it's just going to exponentially make it even, more and more. So I'm hoping just to do a halfway decent job. I don't know if we'll play through the whole thing. I'm going to do maybe a video or two. The wife's got a little eye surgery tomorrow, so I'll be doing this tonight. I'll be home from work taking care of her tomorrow, so maybe I'll be able to get another video out on this, and we'll try it out again and see how it goes. Again, there's a lot to really like about this game. While some of the mechanics for me don't really resonate, I still think it's great production quality, great variability, great replayability, and again, every expansion and everything you purchase, which I have thought about adding some content to it, if I could enjoy the game more, then maybe I would do that. So, Valley of the Dead King, let's get to it. So this episode, before we actually start, this episode is probably going to be setting up the characters, buying all the equipment, randomizing everything, randomizing the quest and everything, and probably maybe playing a couple turns. And that'll be a good hour or more. And then, so look for part 2, I guess is what I'm saying. Probably part 2 and probably maybe even part 3, depending on how well it goes. All right, so here we go. I'm going to move the keyboard out of the way. I'm not going to need that anymore. So, you can tell I wasn't happy with this game the first time because the rule booklet, I took the rule booklet, I crossed off rule booklet, and I put pretty pictures on a page book because that's what I felt like. It was just, pretty pictures on a page. It didn't really give you the information that you needed, which it may or may not do. I don't know, but I think I have a pretty good grasp from watching other people play online what the goal of the game is and what you're trying to do. Does that mean that I'm an expert at this game? Heck no. What I do know is I know enough that I think I can play this game, show you guys how to play, and have a little bit of fun. And I think that's what the goal of this episode's, what this is going to be is have a little bit of fun, see how we do. And yeah, so we got our little miniature. Yeah, it's not great, but it's better than nothing, I guess, right? Here's our little party miniature. I needed to maybe add some more color to this guy. I don't know. I got paint things everywhere. So we'll get to it when we get to it. So let's go through the pretty pictures on a page book and see what we're doing. So the object of the game. The heroes win the game when they defeat the dead king, the level 10 boss. The heroes lose the game if the dead king is alive and all heroes are dead. We're going to be using some dry erase markers, which was, I know, one of the issues I had with the game is I'm left-handed. And for those of you who don't know, when you're left-handed, you write like this. And so like if I do this, right? So you can see what happens is, as you write, you smear everything with your hand. It's literally, that's what you do when you're left-handed. It's always an issue all the way back in the day of school when you would fill in the little bubbles, right? And you'd fill in the little bubbles from left to right being left-handed. You right-handers, you don't know what it's like because you're always writing away from where your hand is, right? You're always right. So as left-handers, as we go, our hand is going over what we just wrote on the paper. So I have never really, to be honest, enjoyed games. There's a pinball game that I play that uses these. Hexplore uses these, and there's another game I have, Twilight Inscription game that uses these. I've just never been a big fan of using these. The second thing is why is it like a half a pen? Why? Because what ends up happening is by the time you put this in your little meat hands, right? Then the top part here is up in your little groove, and it rubs on this and it knocks it off. So yeah, it's just the pen's not a full-size pen. I know it's a complaint. What can I say? I'm just giving you my thoughts and overview before we get started. All right, so we're going to be doing random setup as I always do. You can do setup however you want. You can go through this deck and find 2 characters that you want to play, but I don't like doing that. What I'm going to say though is in the corner of these there is different classes. Like this is a striker, this is a utility, this is a utility, this is a assist, this is a utility, this is a sapper, this is a sapper, this is a healer, this is an assist, a striker, a sapper, a utility, a utility, a utility, a sapper, a healer, an assist, a healer, an assist, a utility, a striker, a healer, a striker, and a striker. So, with that said, I'm going to be doing this random setup, and I'm going to be going for 2 characters, but they're not going to be the same class. So if I choose a striker for the first guy, then I'm not going to choose a striker for the second guy. The second guy has to be a different class than the first guy. If the first guy is a assist, then the second guy cannot be an assist. So that's my only caveat to random is. And what I'm going to do here is there's 24 of these, which is a nice amount. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle these up, and I'm going to just randomly take 4 of them out of the game. And then I'm going to roll a 20-sided dice, and that's going to be character number 1. And then I'm going to take one of those 4 and add it back in, and I'm going to roll a 20-sided dice again, and that's going to be character number 2, assuming that it's got a different class as the first one. So, and just to randomize this, I'm going to grab like 4 from the middle, and it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So these 4 out. I am not going to be a hunter, a shaman, a brute, and a nomad. At least not the first one is not going to be. So we should have 20 more of these. And what I'm going to do is just randomly shuffle, 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 shuffle. There we go. So number 1 is going to be right here on top. Boom, the cartographer is number 1. Number 20 is going to be the tinkersmith. And we're just going to roll a 20-sided dice. And then we're going to count out that number to find out what character number 1 is. And it's number 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The minstrel. The bard. Take heart, friends. You're almost there. So he is an assist. So obviously our other character cannot be an assist. So we're going to be a bard. Our first character is going to be a bard. So what we're going to do is I'm going to look. So there's no sense in putting the nomad in because he's an assist. We can't be a nomad. So I'm going to take these other ones here. And I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's going to be the one we're going to add back in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's number 6. So the hunter is back in the running. The hunter is back in the running. The brute and the shaman are not. So we should have 20 of these guys again. Let's make sure. There we go. We're just going to shuffle these up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll the dice, and that's going to be the character, except for as long as it's not an assist. If it is an assist, I'm going to go to the next character in line that is not an assist, and that'll be our character. As a matter of fact, what I'm going to do is going to take out the assist there. I'm going to take out this assist as well. And then I'm going to add those 2 back in. The brute and the shaman are back in. There we go. So we'll take out the 2 assist characters, which makes more sense. Plus the nomad, which is an assist. So those 3 are out. And again, you can do however you want to do your setup. I'm just giving you how I'm doing my setup. Alright, so I shuffled these up. There should be 20 of these suckers again. We are going to meet the minstrel. And we're also going to be, number 1 is the cartographer. And working our way down, it is number 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and the next one it is. It's not the cartographer, it's not the berserker, it's not the sorcerer, it's not the divine one. It is the scoundrel, who is a utility. So this is a good character. That is going to be our 2 characters. That is going to be our 2 characters, which are going to be the minstrel and the scoundrel. Alright. So now we need a race, and we're going to do the exact same thing we just did with the 20-sided dice. Alright, but we need a race. Obviously, there's 24 of these races. So what we're going to do is shuffle these up, and we're going to randomly take 4 of them out. Again, this is completely, I like doing random setup, not knowing what I'm going to get, which makes setting up the characters half the fun for me. So you guys might just want to just find a much easier way to do it, but I'm going to take these 4 races out. I'm not even going to look at what they are. Not even going to know what they are. Oh, Jesus. We got 1 to 20 now. Here we go. 1 is this one. 20 is the one at the bottom. It is number 3. 1, 2, 3. There it is. The minstrel is going to be the Dragonkin Minstrel. All right. Then we're going to take one of the 4 that we just took out. We're going to add that back in. Boom. Reshuffle these up. And the Scoundrel is going to be 120. Number 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There it is. That is our final character. And the race for our Scoundrel is going to be the Centaur. Huh. Food rating of 3. Our Dragonkin has also got a food rating of 3. This is going to get crazy. All right. So we're going to slide this out of the way. Whoa. We're going to look at our minstrel now. We're going to need a name for our minstrel. We're going to call him Matador. Matador. Matador the minstrel. All right. His favorite opponent is magical nature. Magical nature. All right. So our vitals. +2 to health. Our +2 to health. +2 to health. Let's see. That's a good question. So I've run into a question like, how do you know what your... Is this what that number is right there? I'm assuming that's what that means, but let's just see if it double check my... Alright, so base score modifier by race. Okay, yep, so those are your base scores. So our base score is going to be 4 plus 2 is 6. Energy plus 2, 7 plus 2. He's got 9 energy, which is good. See, and look at what's happened already. Ah! Alright. Abilities. Attack. Defend. First mastery is +2. So our first mastery is a 5. 3 plus 2 is 5. And our second mastery is +1. So 2 plus 1 is 3. Navigation is 1 plus 1 is a 2. Explore is 2 plus 1 is 3. And survival is 1 plus 1, which is 2. Okay. So this is going to stay a 1, and this is going to stay a 2, because I get no bonuses. So Dragonkin, let's read about the Dragonkin, shall we? Dragonkin are noble and fierce. Once per combat, for 2 health and 1 energy, you may roll the favored opponent die twice and apply the damage to one of your opponent's vitals. Both dice may Hexplore. Once per combat for 2 health and an energy, you can roll your favorite opponent dice, which is this dice, twice. So I would do 5 And this is a 6, and it would explode. So that'd be 11 plus 2. I'd do 13. Wow, that seems pretty good. Dragonkin. All right. Let's look at our minstrel. So, power number 1. Empower party. Select one of the 4 abilities. Empower party boosts the ranks for each ally equal to half of your empower party ability. Our empower party ability is 5, so to rank it up 2. The minstrel may be this mastery may be sustained for a number of rounds equal to half of your side stepping rank. Our side stepping rank is 2, so half of 2 is 1. So I can activate it for 1 round. Only 1 instance of empowering party may be active at a time. And then inspiring ballad. This mastery may be used outside of combat to give each hero a -1 bonus to their skill roll during the phase. Inspiring Ballad is during the phase Inspiring Ballad is used. This effect lasts until the end of that phase. In combat, Inspiring Ballad allows you to reroll a failed skill roll any ally has just made using Inspired Ballad rank in place of the skill's rank. The mastery may be sustained for a number of rounds equal to your Inspired Ballad rank, which is 3. At rank 6, each ally gains access to a single healing surge. At rank 6, Inspiring Ballad. Ooh, if we can rank that up a couple times. Using it ends the Inspiring Ballad effects for that ally and heals the ally equal to half Inspiring Ballad ranks, health, and energy. Okay. I think I understand a little bit about what they just said. A little bit about what they said. So that is our Dragonkin Minstrel. And it's not his final because we still get to start with 24 gold, which we're going to get to buy items, food, all kinds of stuff. Let's look at our Centaur Scoundrel. So, our Scoundrel is Centaur. No health, no energy. So, wow, this is not going to be good. He's 4 health and 4 energy. Yikes. He gets +1 to his attack, so 2 + 1 is 3. 3 to defend, +2 is 5. +1 to his full mastery, so that's 3. Nothing on the second mastery, so that's 2. +1 in navigation, which is going to take that to 2. Nothing into explore. And 2 there. So you get 2 times your food rating. So I have 3 times 2 is 6. To start, we'll be at 6. We'll probably have to buy more food. These guys are a little bit hungry, guys. Holy crap. All right, Centaurs. Centaurs are chivalrous and honor-bound. Once per combat for 2 energy, you or an ally gain defend equal to your defend ranks for 1 round. For 2 energy, once per combat, you can give somebody a defend 5, which is pretty gosh darn good, especially since he's only got 4 hit points. Holy cow. We're going to have to try to give this guy some more hit points. Whew. All right. He also starts with 24 gold. All right, so we have a Scoundrel Centaur and a Dragonkin Minstrel. This guy is Scoundrel. We're going to call him... Mike says, I was looking for somebody to play with this today. Wish I would have known you wanted to play. Oh, yeah. I was just watching someone play Sands of Surex. Oh, nice. Yeah, that would have been awesome, Mike. Yeah, you should have, I really didn't think I was going to play this. But Ruff brought it up the other day again, and I was like, maybe I can inspire Ruff to... if I do this. So we need a cool name for the Scoundrel. It's going to be Silver Tree. The Centaur. Silver Tree. His favorite opponent is a monstrous humanoid. Monstrous humanoid. Okay. All right. Now we got to roll to see where we're starting, which city we start in. Let's see. We have city 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we roll a 6 would be right there. All right. Let's see where we're starting. Number 3, which is right here. So I do have, again, I just put a little bit of paint on these guys so they weren't gray, but I do need to spend a little more time doing something with them, make them a little fancier, I guess. So we're going to start in City 3. City 3 is the Rokatu encampment. Led by the Orcish shaman Durok, the orcs are complicated people. They are resilient and attuned to the spirits of the land. You may purchase handy elixirs for 2 gold here. Am I backing volume 5? Looks good. Yeah, I've been actually thinking about maybe picking up some more content for the game. It looks... The components are great. There's a lot of really good things to like about the game. So I'm thinking about buying some more goodies for it. Let's just say that. I'm not saying what yet, but we'll see. All right. So we're starting in this city, which means we can get hardy elixirs for 2 gold. Okay. First things first, we need to figure out where... here's the market. Okay. We're going to need food. These guys are really going to break the bank with the food, I think. So, rations. Each ration purchase equals 2 units of food. 4 food can be sold back for 1 gold. So 1 gold equals 2 units of food. Alright, so 1 gold is 2 units of food. So if I buy 3 units, or 3 gold, that's 6. Alright, and that's going to cost 3 gold. So down to 21. And I'm going to do the same thing here. And both of them are down to 21. Okay, that's a good start. We do need climbing gear, 2 per hero. So down to 19. And I think we're going to take... we're going to take reliable mounts, which costs 6. So 13. left. And now I think we're going to upgrade his character a little bit. So he's got some climbing gear. He's got mounts, reliable. I'm just going to put R mounts. We definitely need more health. So it's going to cost us 2 gold. He's down to 11. And 8 gold. He's going to go up to 6 hit points. Eight left. 6 hit points is not a lot of hit points. Yeah, we're going to give him another 4. So he's down to 4 left and 7 hit points. And then he's going to get 2 there. 5. He has 3 remaining. And I'm going to go ahead and do this and take that to a 4. And that's it. He's out of money. 0 money. No money left for the scoundrel. He spent it all. All right, let's see what the minstrel is going to do here. Same thing. He's going to have to get some climbing gear and mounts. Reliable mount. That's 6, 7, 8. So it leaves him with 13. He's really good at these powers, so Inspiring Ballad. You know what? We're gonna give him another hit point. So he's up to 7 and 11, and then 3 more. So he's gonna be 8. 8 left. We're going to 4 left. Oops, what number was that? 3. Um, 4 gold left. He's got 12 food, which is only 4 days, so he's got a lot of energy though, so you got volume 1, 3, and 4 and all the expansions, and back volume 5. The system was one of your favorite games. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Hey Malbert, what's going on? Great War Room show yesterday. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thanks. Appreciate it. It's good to hear. Yeah. Always good to hear from you guys. Thank you. So we got 4 left. You know what? Let's just go ahead and give him another boom. 9 hit points. And that wipes out. He's got no money left. All right. So we have Matador, the Dragonkin Minstrel, and we have Silvertree, the Centaur Scoundrel. We have some nice mounts. We have some climbing gear. We have some food. And that is it. Let's shuffle these decks up so you guys know we shuffled up these decks. So, yeah, we'll see what we can do here. Nice randomized decks. I'm not certainly an expert at this game, but you know, we're just gonna have some fun with it and give it a whirl and see how it goes, and hopefully not mess up everything really badly. Anyways, all right. So we got 5 things coming out, and that's gonna be over 1 to 5. Cursed. Uh-oh. Draw one more card. All right. Then we have Annoying Commoner. We have Maimed. We have Brigands. What was that? We can use this QR code below. Oh, yeah, we're going to do that. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. All right. What else do we have here? We got this deck. Let's see what we do here. I like the I do like the amount of random characters you can set up in this game is definitely one of its strong suits, I would say. So here we go. Shuffle that up. All right. Okay. I talked about this in the intro about being left-handed, and every time I write on something, my hand just makes it, it's just a mess. It makes it a mess. I'm telling you. I just don't like games with these little things. What do we got? Oh yeah, we got to do these. Right. So we got to get out some quests here and see how that goes. Being left-handed makes it very rough. If you're not left-handed, you don't understand. Alright. So, quest 1 is in section L. We don't have L on out, so that sucks. 2 is board A. Survival. So, board A... that is that one up there. Right here, it looks like. Okay. Looks like it's right there at the end of the road. Yeah. Alright, number 3 is aid. Let's see, which one is this? Oh my god, I might have to, which space? I think it's this one right here. I think it's right there. Or it could be this one, actually. We'll put it over there. Next up, ooh, the bounty. That is going to be here. The Onyx Helm brothers in the Iron Citadel have posted a bounty for the strange entity known as the Gray Slime. Oh boy, that looks like a boss. I think that's a boss. Oh, there's the Gray Slime right there. Okay. I got one more. D. All right. Oh no. Invasion at Hog Grenache. Is that this town here? Is that what's going on here? Hang on a second. I have to look at these. Yeah. Number 5, Hog Grenache, the Iron Citadel. We got an invasion going on there. Select the first encounter you find in the open I can't read. What is wrong with me? What does this say? Select the first encounter you find in the open circumstance slot and place on top of this quest. If there are no encounters available, which there is an encounter right there. If there are no encounters available, reveal cards from the top of the deck until you find one. Place all other reveal cards at the bottom of the deck. A horde of these opponents are invading the Dwarven Iron Citadel. Be careful. These opponents are dangerous. Dangerous means they're going to be higher level than they currently are, I think. You may choose to fight more than one instance of this encounter in one battle. If you do, you receive a power-up card for each instance. If you defeat them, you'll save the town and also receive double the encounter reward for each instance. Okay, well, that's going to be a little hard. So the brigands are invading. And then I'm assuming we're going to have to get a new one of those. All right. So we got a bounty for a boss, which is going to be a little rough to try and go after. We got an invasion from a dangerous enemy. Aid. We could try to aid. And, of course, like everything is on the other side of the world from us, which is not good. The closest thing is this one, which is survival. All right. That's, all right. So we shuffled that deck up. We shuffled that deck up. We shuffled this up. I think we're ready to go. I think we're ready to go. I think we're ready to go. I don't think there's anything else. Is there anything else I'm missing, Mike? Mike will let me know. All right. This is for my good friend, Rough Swordsman, Wargamer Extraordinaire. Just inspire him to get his copy on the table. Play this stupid thing. It doesn't do you any good to keep it in your box, Rough Swordsman. Play your games. I know. I make it look easier than it really is. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. All right. So we got one that's not on the board yet. We got a survival. We have an aid. We could try to aid. What's this aid do for us? Let's see. A rider reports that a halfling weaponsmith has been waylaid and is being has been reduced to a third of his mercenary force. Travel there and lend a hand. If you force an encounter, the turn you attempt the quest, you save them from major setback and earn an extra 3 gold. I guess I could put this here. The only one I don't have is this one here. This one is that. This is that. This is that. And this is that. So that should be everyone. That should be everything. The only one I can't put out is this one because I don't have board L yet. Which reminds me. One thing we didn't do is actually shuffle our... And I don't like this. I don't like how some of these have got like a picture on the back and some of them are different. I don't know. It drives me crazy. Like I could just shuffle these and go, oh, look, this is... I know that this one is going to be M or N or... G. I don't know. It just drives me crazy. I think what happens is if you put these all together properly, it makes like the portrait. The portrait. Like it. You can see it like makes the portrait of the. All right. Anyways. Let's shuffle these up. And I think then we'll be ready to go. Yeah, on the town. Yeah, I got you, Mike. Got you. I got you, buddy. All right, I think that's everything. I think we're good to go. We got 9 hit points, 9 energy, 7 hit points, 5 energy. All right, let's see what we can do here. So I think the first thing we want to do is maybe head up to this quest right here. Survival. So, we're going to move down this road. Our reliable mounts increase the group's movement speed by 1 hex per turn. Includes moving cautiously. The group may only carry 1, and it stacks with any similar effects. Okay. So we get +1 to our move. So we have, I should mark this down. We have climbing gear. We have reliable mounts. We have 6 movement and 2 if we move cautiously. I think that's everything that we can fill out on the board. Alright, so we are going to move down this road. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm just going to end there, moving cautiously. I'm going to end in this space right there. So, we're going to take this die, this die, and this die. We're going to roll for the minstrel first. We're always going to roll for the minstrel first. Just make things a little easier. So, the minstrel... I'm sorry. Where's 4 + 1 is our speed. So we should only be... Oops, let's try that again. We should only be 5 spaces. Yep, we should only be 5. You're right. Yep. I thought base movement was 5, but base movement is 4. Okay. Let's hope we don't wander. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Here we go. So minstrel first. Man, look at that. Hex, we got a hex right off the bat. So we didn't get lost in our we get no bonus on a critical success just allows us to not wander. Okay, so we don't wander. 3 or less, so he doesn't find any treasure. And 2 or less, he don't forge anything, so we're gonna have to eat. So 12 minus 3 food is 9 food remaining. Let's see what the scoundrel can do. Scoundrel is a 2-4-2. So doesn't matter. I think there was a 2 and I knocked it over actually. So we're going to give him a gold. 1 gold. And survival, he's going to have to eat his food as well. So we're down to 9 food for both of these guys. Boy, they both eat. Look at, they eat so much. They're like 3 food. Good Lord. All right, so we ended up in this space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Fortunately for us, so that was movement. We did our skills. Now circumstance. After the skill phase, depending on your location, the group is there. Are you in a city, shrine, boss, rune, or quest? No, so we're going to have a circumstance. So I'm going to roll this die, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 is going to be off the top of the deck. Oh, you know what? Gosh. I got to remember what our characters do because this guy has Inspiring Ballad. 2. Oh, he does. Yeah. I messed that completely up. He's a 2 plus 1 plus 1. He's a 4 here, Inspiring Ballad. That's why I knew I was upgrading this guy for a reason. Okay. This mastery may be used outside of combat to give each hero a -1 bonus to their skill roll during this phase. Inspiring Ballad is used. This effect lasts until the end of the phase. In combat, Inspiring Ballad allows you to reroll a failed skill roll any ally has just made during using Inspiring Ballad rank in place of the skills. So yeah, having a higher rank in that would be good. This mastery can be sustained for a number of rounds equal to the Inspiring Ballad ranks. So 4 rounds. And then he has the Empower ability. Select one of the 4 abilities. Empower party. Boost that rank for each ally equal to half the Empower party, which is 5. I should rank that up as well once we get some more. We will definitely do that. All right, what were we doing? Right, we're rolling a die to find out which one of these things were. Oh yes, it's 2 gold. Is it 2 gold? Is it 2 gold when you Yep, each arrow gains 2 gold when you find. Oh no, that's if you critical success. If you roll for success, you find 2 gold worth of treasure. If you roll if you roll a critical success, your hero gains 2 gold, and you find a excellent place to make camp. Each hero heals 1 lost health. Okay. Alright, let's find out which one of our encounters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 again. Just tip up the camera a little bit, I guess. Or maybe I could pull the camera back a little bit so we can see a little bit. There. Well, we'll try that. Let me know if that looks any better for you guys. Sorry. Alright, so let's see what number we're doing. Number 3. Oh no, maimed. Draw 1 more card. The heroes have overexerted themselves, attempting to... Well, wait a minute now. We did move cautiously, so I think we're going to have to do this. Yeah. The heroes have overextended themselves, attempting to cross dangerous terrain. Roll the d6 die. Each group member loses the amount of energy from their maximum pool to a minimum of 1. The loss is temporary and only lasts until the affliction is lifted. This affliction remains for 4 game turns or until you rid yourself of it. So why am I drawing 1 more card? I don't get this. Why am I drawing another card for this? I'm not 100% sure why I'm drawing another card. So we'll roll a d6. Each member loses the amount of energy from your maximum pool to a minimum of 1. Oh my gosh, 6? Are you kidding me? That's crazy. And he's going to be down to 1. Oh my god. And then we execute this, which is the Storm Wolves, which is a level 3. Are you kidding me? Oh boy. We are really maimed. That really hurt, because now we don't have any energy to do anything. Oh boy. Okay, well, it's great that we died like first round we die. That's great. They have 12 health and 14 energy. Doing 12 damage, huh? We have to find a way that we shouldn't die here. Oh yes. My Dragonkin has got a special ability once per combat for 2 health and 1 energy. You may roll the favored opponent die twice and apply that damage to one of your opponents. So 4. 2 energy and 1 health. 2 energy. I'm sorry, 2 health and 1 energy. 2 health and 1 energy. That's 2 health. 1 energy. All right. Come on, let's and the hex can explode, so I get to roll this twice, which actually, do I have another one of these dice? I don't have another one of these dice. Darn it. Okay. 1! Of course it's a 1. Oh my gosh. 1! I literally rolled a 2 on 2 6-sided dice. All right. Empower party. I'm just looking at the empower party because it looks like we're going to have to try to empower ourselves or else we're going to die here. Select one of the 4 abilities. Empower party boosts that ranks for each ally equal to half your empower party. My empower party is a 5, so half of that would be a 2. Yeah, this is going to be a rough game, all right. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Our maximum, you're right. Over here, I should have the maximum. Which should be 4, 5, 6, 7. Should be 9 hit points. And 7, 8, 9 energy over there. Yeah, I got you, Michael. I got you, Michael. The scoundrel is 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 health. And 4, 5 energy. So what can he do? He can treasure hunt. It can backstab, may only be used. This is a magical nature. Actually, hang on a second. Somebody's got magical nature. Wait. He's a magical nature, which means he can roll this dice. He can do some damage. Maybe we can get a Hexplore from this. Because this magical nature, this is magical nature, so that's his hated enemy. Come on, we need a 6 this time. Oh my gosh, we're terrible. We're terrible. We're terrible. Let's see how much damage we can do with the backstab. You can only do it after you do an evade. Somebody's got to do some damage to this guy, and I'm not seeing where our damage is coming from right this second. I'm just learning my character, so give me a second. Empower party. Select one of the 4 abilities. So that's one of these 4 abilities. Empower party boosts the rank for each ally equal to half empower party. So empower party boosts the rank for each ally equal. So we got to select. So if I say attack, we're going to get a +2 to our attack. Or if I go with the evade, defend, yeah, we got to do some damage. This mastery may be sustained for a number of rounds equal to, yeah. So we're going to empower the party. It doesn't cost any energy to do this. And as far as I can tell, it doesn't take any energy. There's no little marker there. Yeah, I only have to do 8 hit points. Problem is, he's got an attack of 3. He can't use his backstab until after he evades. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to empower Barney, and I'm going to use attack. I'm going to empower an attack. And I'm going to put down that I'm doing this for maybe sustained for a number of rounds equal to half your sidestepping. So it's only going to be 1 round. So it's only 1 round we're going to get a boost. Wow, that's terrible. All right, so we're gonna yeah, we're giving it to the scoundrel. So the scoundrel is going to be doing an attack. So the scoundrel is going to attack. He's 3 + 2, 5 damage. And I'm just going to put A for the attack. And I think the minstrel is going to defend. Yeah. So the minstrel is going to defend. All right, let's see what the AI is going to do. Oh, jeez. Let's see what the AI is going to do. 4. Oh my gosh. Dual target health. Pierce 3. He's going to do 3 damage to both of us. Wow. So 3 knocks him down to 4. Knocks him down to 4. Because it pierced, so it doesn't matter that you defended. And then we're going to do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. So he's got 3 hit points remaining. The Centaur ability is once per combat for 2 energy. He only has 1 energy left, so he can't do this. You or an ally can defend equal to your defend ranks for 1 round. So basically, you can give somebody his defend 5 for for 2 energy, but he only has 1 energy because we got maimed because of this BS card. All right, second round. Now I think it's just going to be a matter of just killing him and hope he doesn't kill us back. No, I didn't buy any potions. I didn't think he was going to suck all of our energy the first turn, too. You know, and when we rolled how much energy, of course we rolled a 6, so that didn't help either. Oh, this actually costs 3. This costs 3 energy. So he only has 9 energy left, by the way. Not that it's going to matter. We're going to attack. Yeah, it doesn't really do anything. So we're going to have to do some damage. He's only got 3 hit points left. The scoundrel will attack. And again, the minstrel matador will defend. And we'll see what he does. 2, group health. One target becomes frozen. Storm walls. So I guess one target becomes frozen, which is no big deal because he's going to end up killing the wolf at the end of the round, which is good. And I don't think, like, frozen, you don't, like, stay frozen. I think it's just something that happens, like, during the round, right? Let's see. Let's hope it doesn't do it beforehand. Frozen. Frozen heroes cannot act. Roll survival during the declaration phase each round. After 2 successes, you may act normally again and are no longer frozen. Wow, that's a good thing that didn't kill us. I'm surprised it didn't kill us. We're going to kill them. Whew! That was nasty. That was a nasty encounter. We're going to get 5 gold each. Five, 7. And what is this? That's gold reward. What is this? 3 something. What is this? What is this silver? If this is 5 gold, what are those? Oh, food. Oh, cool. So we found 3 food. We're going to give the 3 food. We'll give it to the centaur. He'll eat them. It's back up to 12 food. Okay. Back up to 12 food. That was annoying as hell. Oh, good. We got sickened that came up. So we can become cursed and sickened? Oh, my God. Jeez. Okay, that was our circumstance. Now we go to the villain, the Dead King. Since he's not on the board, we have to roll a die to see if he comes on the board. If we roll a 6, he arrives. He has not arrived. Yay! Next time, it'll be a 5 and a 6. I'm going to write that down on the board so I don't forget where I'm at. Okay, so we're back to another turn. Yay! I didn't buy us any survival gear, did I? Shoot. Camping gear, which allows you to gain health and energy back before the movement phase. I mean, we could travel back to... We could go back to town because now we got some money. We can buy some survival gear. Nordic, what's going on, buddy? Oh, they both get the food. Nice. So we're back up to 12 food for each person. You're right, Mike. Do we want to travel back and get some supplies? Because we can also rest and recuperate, because right now we're in pretty bad shape. We had a pretty nasty encounter. And we had all the worst rolls on the planet. I hate to waste a turn, but I'm afraid if we go after this, one of those things will screw us over and we'll be dead. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to go back to town. We're going to buy. We're going to buy. What are we going to buy? Camping gear. Camping gear. And I think if we rest in town, right? If we end our turn in town, does it cost us any money? Oh, you're making a push to finish Napoleon's last gambit. Nice. So, camping gear costs 4 per person. Yada 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 yada. Yes, I think we get to heal if we go back to town. We're gonna buy camp gear. That costs 4 each. So he's down to 1. He's down to 3. I should have bought the camping gear to begin with. That's my inexperience in the game showing. I apologize for that, but without camping gear, we're going to be screwed. We do have 3 money, and what can we buy in this town for cheap? Hardy elixirs. So we gain 3 energy and 3 health for 3 combat rounds. Or heal 6 energy and 6 health outside of combat. Oh, right. Right, this card... The loss is temporary and only lasts until the affliction is lifted. Oh, so we can't get our energy back. We can't get our energy back until this is done. The loss is temporary and lasts until the affliction is lifted. So we're going to have no energy until this goes away. Now this is turn 2 for this. Turn 2. So maimed. I'm going to put maimed over here. One, two. So this is the second round. And we got to remember how many rounds this stupid thing stayed in play. Oh, that's terrible. This is terrible because we got sickened waiting for us. We got cursed waiting on us. It's like, where's this like normal fights? Can we just have like a normal fight, please? So now we got to roll for the dead king. No 5 or 6. No 5 or 6. There we go. All right, so next turn it's going to be 4, 5, or 6. This will be turn 3 for this. Oh, I probably should have rolled when we moved back to town. I forgot to roll for our characters. So let me catch up and do that. So the minstrel. Holy cow, look at that. So the minstrel would have actually had 2 more gold. We would have ended up where we needed to go. And no survival. So he would have had to eat food. And then when he was in town, he would have spent the money on food. 1 is 2. So he would have spent 2 food, which is 4 food. Leaves him with 1 gold. The scoundrel never plays the same way twice. You're right, buddy. Yeah. Oh my gosh, look at that again. We ended up going, he gets 2 money. So with the 5 money, he's going to buy 1, 2, he's going to spend 3 on food. Leave him with 2 money. And then with the 2 money, he's going to buy a hardy elixir. Do we have a hardy elixir? No. Hardy elixir. Okay, so that was when we moved back into town. Then we did all of our purchases, blah blah blah, and then we rolled for the king. The king, he didn't show up. So now we're on to the next round. This will be the 3rd round. We're maimed, and we're moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going back out. Like, hey, now we got all of our supplies. Good job. And now we got to find out if we actually made it to where we needed to go. The minstrel. Okay, so the minstrel's foraged, so we don't have to use any food. He didn't find any money, and we didn't end up going where we needed to go. The scoundrel. Come on, scoundrel. You need to roll good. No money. Nothing there and nothing there. So we got lost, which is okay. Oh. We got lost. He's going to eat food. He's down to 15 food left. And we got lost. So now we got to find out where we ended up. We got to roll this die right here. We ended up going, oh, right there. That's where we ended up, which is fine. That's fine. now we got to roll to see which one of these we're being afflicted with. Wait a minute, before we do that. Yeah, that's fine. So we're going to have an encounter. We're going to have one of those encounters, which is probably bad. Number 1, cursed. Oh, great. Draw another card. The dead king appears in your nightmare last night. He has placed a curse on you. The heroes must roll a 6-sided die each combat round to determine their action. If you do not have the energy to perform the mastery, roll again. This affliction remains for 4 game turns or until you rid yourself of it. Oh my God. And we've been injured as well. We shuffled this deck. Why do we have so many afflictions going on? This is crazy. And this says to draw another one. So does this one count with this one, or do we draw another one? Fallen townfolk have surrounded and assaulted the heroes. The dangerous scenarios left the group gravely injured. Roll the 6-sided dice. Each group member loses the amount of health from their maximum pool to a minimum of 1. The loss is temporary and only lasts until the affliction is lifted. This affliction lasts for 4 game turns or until you get rid of it. And then do we draw another card? Because this says draw one more card. We're going to lose health and what is this guy? Oh yeah, if we get into combat, we have to roll a 6-sided dice to see which one of these actions we can even take, which is going to be extremely hard. So, we'll put down cursed and injured. How much health do we lose? How much health do we lose? Oh, we only lost 1 health, so that's good. This would be very dangerous though. If we got into combat, we'd have to roll randomly to determine which one of our abilities we would be able to activate. It only lasts for 4 game turns, so it's like and because they wiped us out with the maimed, I'm not drawing another card because of this. I think if you got a card and you draw another card, that should be it. I'm house ruling, but we could draw another one and another one. You could end up with like 5 afflictions, 2 is bad enough, so I'm going to house rule that you would only... Yeah, I know about moving cautiously, but you're moving 1 space too. Oh, actually, hang on a second. Because we're moving down this road. As long as you move on the road, then you can move cautiously as well. Which means, yeah, we can discard this. We don't need to even... We don't even have to deal with this one. True. So I will... I would assumed... Yeah, you don't have to do right. Yep, you're right, Mike. It's not that I forgot that. I just didn't realize if I moved down the road that also counts as moving cautiously. As long as you move down the road or you follow a river, one or the other, then, or you move only 1 space, then you're moving cautiously. Right. So when we drew the curse, we would obviously discard the curse and not have to deal with it. So I'm going to shuffle that other one back into this. Oh, there we go. Fallen Town folks. Now we can handle that. It's level 1. Yeah, why don't we fight these guys? Let's go. All right. Yep. This. Yeah, we can put this over there. That's fine. Which means we didn't necessarily have to even become maimed either. Shoot. I forgot all about that. Alright. End of the round. He comes out in a 4, 5, or 6. 4, 5, or 6. Alright, so he's arrived. He's arrived. He's arrived. Roll a d6 again. The result is a city the dead king is overtaken. Oh no! He's wiped out our town right here. That's not good. And I did spend a little bit of time painting. So the dead king has arrived. Here he is. Rawr, rawr. I need to do a better job of painting, but all right, so he's wiped that out. Next turn, he'll determine which is the next city he'll go after, and then he'll start moving towards that city. Okay, so that's the end of round 3. Next round, we can get rid of this stupid maimed. Yay, because it's 4 rounds now. So the maimed is gone. Which means now we can start getting our energy back. And because we got the camping gear, we get 1 energy and 1 health. Nine and 3. Everyone get an energy back. Woohoo! Now I'm going to move cautiously. Because we got the mounts, we can move 2 spaces cautiously. 1, 2. Hey, yes. All right. So that was our movement. Now we're going to do our skill, but we move cautiously. That's important. All right, here we go. The minstrel. Matador. Come on, Matador. Let's go, baby. Wait a minute. Do I want to give myself a -1 to all my dice? Probably not. That's all right. Let's see what he does. Oh, Jesus. All right. He fails this, which is fine. We don't find any treasure, but he doesn't need to eat because he forages. Right? And if his critical success, you don't need to consume food. And each hero heals 1 lost energy. All right. He's up to 4 now. Look at him go. Each hero. So he gives both of them 1 back. Nice. Wait in music when you try to do the event. Use it. We're rolling for the scoundrel here. 444. He's going to find $2. He's going to find $2. Now, we don't have to worry about getting lost because we move cautiously, so that's good. All right, so let's see what this quest thing is. Oh, yeah, and we're not cursed and injured. Let's get rid of that nonsense. And he's arrived. The king is going to move 2 spaces every turn. Okay. Right here. All right. We only need 1 success, which is a blue one. I'm going to use my special ability. Inspiring Ballad. This mastery may be used outside of combat to give each hero -1 bonus to their skill roll during the phase. Inspiring Ballad is used. The effect lasts until the end of the phase. In combat, blah, 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 blah. How do you know how much Inspiring Ballad costs? I'm assuming it costs 1. Is that what that means? 1 energy? So it's going to cost 1 energy. Might as well use it. So he's down to 3 there. Okay. And now let's look at this survival check. The bandit prince's men have established a roadblock and demand a tithe from all travelers. The elves have asked you to venture there and disband the ruffians. So we need a survival check. So the minstrel is a 2. He gets a -1 for his inspiring ballad. So 3 or less would be great. He is also a 2. He gets a -1 to his check. Okay, come on, -1 to his check. Come on, we really need to pass this. That'd be great. No, we failed miserably. So we're going to have to stay here next turn. Alright, great. Just giving the undead king more and more time to run around causing all kinds of mayhem. So, yeah, yep, yep, yep. You got to do, yeah, we got to do the circumstances before we do the event. My bad, my bad. Certainly not an expert at this game, my friend. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's go back. We did cast this Ballard, so we get a -1 to our skill checks. So let's we got to do our skill checks first. Did we do our skill checks? I don't even remember if we rolled our skill checks. No, wait, we did roll our skill checks. Yes, we did roll our skill checks. We do need to roll for circumstance, right? Yeah. My bad. I should have cast. What I should have done was cast this Ballard, then done our skill checks, and then after that, yeah, we would have -1 to our checks until. During the phase. Yeah. All right. Anyways, let's see where this, what we're doing here. Number 2. Annoying commoner. It's unavoidable, so doesn't matter. We got to do it. Okay. You saved a wandering commoner from certain death, and now they won't leave you alone. The group suffers a +1 penalty to all skill rolls. Results while the annoying commoner remains in the group. Keep this card until you return to a city. Okay, well, we got the annoying commoner. Mike, I didn't know that they made a card for you, Mike. Such a funny guy. Such a funny guy, I tell you. Young Dragon, level 5. Oh yeah, hopefully we won't have to fight that guy anytime soon. Alright, so that was our circumstance. Then we tried to complete the survival. We failed miserably because we don't know how to roll dice. And then we have the jerk face, who is going to now he will select a new target. His new target is number 2, which is going to be up there. So this is the target for the king. He's going to try to move up there. So our turn, though, because he either selects a new target or he moves towards his target, one or the other. So he needs to select his target. That's going to be his next target. But that's where we're headed. Because I would like to get rid of this annoying commoner. No, we got to finish this. We got to try this survival again. We got to try and complete this quest, right? All right, so we're going to, let's see, can we camp? You choose not to move. Instead, you spend your time exploring the surrounding countryside. The group heals 3 health and 3 energy. Okay. 6, 9. And alright. Okay. So we heal 3 health and 3 energy. Navigate automatically successful during the skill phase. You get a -1 bonus to all skill rolls. This is circumvive if you camp for more than 1 game turn. In addition, you may discard the circumstance you roll this turn if allowed. Okay. So I think I am going to spend my Inspiring Ballad again. I'm going to read this for the 17th time now. Inspiring Ballad. This mastery may be used outside of combat to give each hero a -1 bonus to their skill roll during the phase Inspiring Ballad is used. This effect lasts until the end of the phase. So it doesn't say I can't do this every single phase. Alright, so yeah. Alright. So I'm going to spend an energy and give us an Inspiring Ballad. Plus, because we camped, we get a -1 bonus. So we're -2 to our dice roll now, I think. Alright, I believe those would stack, as far as I would know. So we're going to go with the Minstrel first. So, 4 minus 2 is 2, which is fine. We got some money. Look at this. We're finding money. Up to 3. And look at that. Look at that. Which is excellent. Because he doesn't have to eat. And all heroes heal 1 energy. Which we're all at max anyway, so it doesn't matter. But he doesn't need to eat, so that's good. And now we go with the Scoundrel. Oh, we get +1 because of the... Is that what this says? +1 because of him. Right. Right, so we're only going to be -2 plus 1. Yeah, so it's -1 still. Alright, so 6 is nothing. 4 is nothing. 8 is nothing. So we got nothing from the Scoundrel. So he's going to have to eat. Down to 12 food left. Alright, now I'm casting, so that is that phase. That's the skill phase done. We're now going to go to the Circumstance. I'm going to cast my spell again. No, wait. I'm not going to do that till the event phase. Hang on. Circumstance. We're going to do the Circumstance first. Which we could avoid. 3. Second. Yeah, we're going to get rid of that. I'm not even going to read about how sickened we are and drawing another card. No, I don't think so. Alright, now we go to the event. And I'm going to cast this again. Down to 4 energy. We get a -1 to our check. +1 because of the commoner. So we're just, whatever we roll, we roll. And we're going to try this survival check again. Try and convince the bandits. We only need 1 stinking success. Come on, baby. The Scoundrel. Come on, baby. Come on. We're never going to complete this quest. We're never going to complete this quest. I mean, never going to complete this quest. Oh, my God. This guy is moving. 1, 2. Boom, boom. He's moving. I think if he gets over to us, he'll try to kill us too, won't he? Once again, we're going to camp here and get all of our energy back. Then I'm going to cast my spell and make it so we get -1. Now, fortunately for us, because this is the second turn, we get a -2 because we've spent 2 turns here. -1 for me, so it's -3 +1 because of the commoner. So we're actually going to get a -2 to all of our checks. Yeah, they're cumulative. Yeah, so we're gonna be -2. Oh, look at this. So that's great. So no wandering. We didn't find any treasure, but we don't have to eat, which is nice. The scoundrel. And he rolled terrible. Didn't matter. Doesn't matter about this. No treasure. But again, he doesn't have to eat, which is nice. We can save that food. We have another circumstance. What was that? Oh, yeah, we got to find out what this is. I got to go get my phone. Hang on. What was that, you say? Tune each month for a new circumstance to add to your game.
I'll leave here at 7:10.
Okay. Wake me up when you leave.
I don't need to be stressed out and stuff. Thank you.
Why would that stress you out? Huh? All right, let's see what we got here. Let's go to this phone. Do we have a thing here? Let's see if they give us a random living cards. Yes. This shows us February, so obviously they don't update this as often as they claim they do. It is July, so we're going to look at July. What was that? Alright, so we're July. What was that? Wandering Wizard. A strange old man in a weathered gray cloak approaches. He introduces himself as Agoth. He's heard the tale of the noble tasked to end the dead king's march. And while he cannot depose of the undead tyrant himself, for reasons he will not elaborate on, he wishes to aid you on your journey. Agoth joins the group. All heroes receive a -1 bonus to all skill rolls during each event phase. Due to his extensive knowledge and guidance, if Agaroth is not targeted in a combat round, his defensive value is applied to a random group member who would suffer damage this round. He's an escort. So we've got the Wandering Wizard. You can buy a living card deck so you don't have to look this up. You can buy a living card deck so you don't have to look this up. Huh. The Wandering Wizard. Okay. So he's going to join us. We get his -1. And then if somebody takes damage, he will put his defensive value. His defensive value is applied to a random... What's his defensive? Oh, it's 5. I think that's... Okay. So we got the Wandering Wizard that's going to join us, at least for a little while. That's fine. Sounds good. We're going to try that. All right. We got to try and remember we have a wizard. I don't know. I should try to print out that card or something. Okay. So what? Yeah, we'll definitely take this card then. Okay. Oh my god, we got another Bone Legion level 5. We got a Young Dragon level 5. And we got Spoilage and Mold. These are not some good... These are not good. I'm telling you, these are not good. Okay, now... That was our circumstance. Now we're going to the event. I'm casting my spell again. I have 3 energy left. Casting my... Give us a -1. We get a -1 from the wizard. We get a +1 because of him. So we're still a -1. Come on, we just need 1 freaking success. Minstrel. Yes! Yes! 2 -1 is my 1. We have a 2, yes. Let's see if the scoundrel does it as well. Just because, why not? Okay, we've completed this quest. We didn't get a critical success, unfortunately, but we do have a challenge. Camp here next turn. If you do, you lure the bandit prince from his hideout and may battle him here. He is denied his passive ability in this fight. If you succeed in defeating him, the group gains twice the single and group reward from the battle. Oh, I think this... Oh, we can fight this guy here. If we stay there next turn. He's got 25 hit points, 16. He's got a bunch of special abilities. We have the wizard, though. We will get a group reward of 2 cards, plus some gold, plus some food. And we would roll on the black market deck. And we would get some navigation and potions. I think what we're going to do is we're going to decide in between episodes. Yeah, Yeah, I have to get up early. The wife has got an eye procedure tomorrow morning, so I'm not even going to be working. I have to take her to the hospital, and she wants to leave here at like 7 o'clock in the morning. So, we're going to call it an episode. That's what she was complaining about a minute ago. So there you go. So that is part 1 of the Valley of the Dead King. Tune in next time to find out, do we go after the Bandit Prince? Do we just hightail it to town, get rid of the annoying commoner, and get away from the Lich King, he's coming up there. I mean, he's literally 1-2, and then he's 2 spaces away. He would come after us and kill us. So we have to get out of there one way or the other, I think. I think. Yeah, here's the thing. I would be more than happy to have you, Mike. We can play together. You can run one of the characters. Whatever you want to do, that's fine. Here's the thing. Like I said, the wife is having an eye procedure. It's nothing major or anything like that. But I got to be here to take care of her. I'm hoping to do some live stream. And then run and check on her, come back. Run and check on her, come back. You know, so it's going to be kind of a haphazard thing. It's not going to be like 2 hours of just playing, you know what I mean? So if that's something you're interested in, just text me, or I'll text you tomorrow when I'm thinking about getting online, and see if you're going to be around. Again, I'm not going to be working tomorrow, so I've got all day. It's just a matter of, I don't know when we're going to get back from the hospital. I don't know. She might want to take a nap. She might be fine because it's just a little thing that she's getting done. So, yeah, if I decide to go live, I'll text you and see if you're available. And if not, like I said, even if you're not available, I can always start it in StreamYard, and then you can show up later or whatever. That's fine. Sounds good. Yeah, thanks for your help. We appreciate it, Mike. Once again, good job. Everyone, we'll see everyone for part 2. Until then, my friends, take care of yourselves. Have a good night, and we'll see you down the line. Will we go after the prince? I don't know. Thanks for watching. Take care, everybody.